Now, South Africa is reportedly facing a historic shortage of newly qualified chartered accountants. Our CAs are considered to be some of the best in the world and are in high demand wherever they go. Skilled workers leaving the country is nothing new, but South African businesses are going to have to pay up or else. Blue Recruiting says salaries for CAs have remained static. Many are choosing to stay in the country and work for American firms, earning up to 40% more. Let's find out what else is causing the shortage and what more can be done to hold on to our talent. James Hobson is the director of Blue Recruiting. James, thank you so much for your time. So this brain drain, like I said, it's nothing new, but what's causing the increase?
Good morning, Tapfuma. Thanks for having me. I think there are two things that have happened. So more stringent audit requirements globally have meant that auditors are in short supply, and international audit firms are looking to South Africans because of their hardworking nature and also the fact that the SAICA qualification is well regarded. So on the one hand, we've got people heading globally to fulfill that demand. And then secondly, as you said, we've seen an increase in the number of people that are being recruited by, in particular, American firms to actually do outsourced work. So those individuals are sitting in South Africa, but working for these American companies. And together that has meant that we're seeing fewer South Africans that are available to the local market, as was traditionally the case.
What do we know about the demographics of the individuals who are leaving?
So we don't have specific statistics at this stage, but it's across the board, Fuma. And I think some of the people are looking to go and see this as an opportunity to gain another passport or move for the foreseeable future, whereas others are just looking to leave for a couple of years to gain much valued international experience. But to answer the question about the demographic, it's been across the board.
And what does this mean for South Africa and South African businesses?
In the short term, there's a shortage. I think there's a positive slant to it too. The candidates who are living in South Africa and working for international organizations, that's almost the best case scenario for us. They're getting international experience and they're staying in South Africa and not sort of that traditional brain drain where they actually move countries, and they're spending their well-earned rands in South Africa. I think what it means for the South African companies is that they may need to recruit their potential staff a little earlier, and also they might need to come to the party when it comes to these salaries to compare to what the international firms are offering them.
James, you spoke of the power of the SAICA qualification, but earlier this month we saw some chaos with the SAICA final board exams. How will that affect our CAs?
I'm probably not well placed to comment on the specifics of it because I'm not sure exactly what happened. What I can tell you though is despite some of the controversies that have happened recently, the SAICA qualification is very, very well regarded. I think the Board 2 debacle that happened early in the month definitely adds some complexity from a logistics point of view for candidates that were looking to go abroad and now need to rewrite in February, I think it is. So in terms of the perception of the SAICA qualification, it's still very well regarded. And we'll have to see how this pans out in terms of the rewriting of the Board 2 exam in February.
That's good news for our CAs. Thank you so much, James Hobson, joining us on NewsLink.